Okay.
Well, this is coming to not let you know anymore. So.
Well, thank you.
You brought that up.
Happy Lent.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Yeah, I wonder if you bring it up counts as being annoying.
Yeah.
I'm not
Don't.
Okay. So,
Let's not start this.
class.
Yes,
We are going to go over the homework from lesson 10 for the practice problems. Some of this you guys did a couple days ago. We're just going to go over. And we did this one together, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yes.
It goes N, M.
2 was confusing.
Number 2,
Yeah.
like problem number 2.
Yeah, like I didn't know how to do it.
Okay,
I
well,
wanted to
let's
make
go.
sure I was getting it right. I feel stupid.
Dang, it doesn't
Why?
You gotta recenter it, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure I will have to.
I'd rather just
Okay.
Do the recycling.
answer
Here's an equation, 4x minus 4 equals 4x plus something. What could you write in the blank so that the equation would be true for no values, all values, or one value? So if we wanted it to be true for no values, there's nothing you could put in for x. What could you put there?
0.
negative 13.
0, negative 13. What else?
Oh, I put
W.
So don't you want to find the correct one before you, like the one value?
You can look at it, just no.
You can look at it because what is it going to be?
I got it right. 4, yeah.
It's going to be negative 4. So all values is going to be negative 4. For no values,
It's literally
Anything.
anything, except there is one thing. There's one that will make it,
8. Actually,
Why would it be 8?
I don't know.
Where did you get 8?
And I also got 0 too, so.
Okay, hold on.
X. Yes, just
X for X.
Because if you put in 8, you'll get negative 1. Same with 0. But that's not true.
oh, you do plus X, it'll be X is equal to negative 4.
okay, well, let's think about this. What needs to happen? What needs to happen for there to be one value?
You have to solve it.
You have to solve it. But let's watch this. Hold on. We got 4x minus 4 equals 4x plus something.
7.
If we are going to, we're going to have to fix this. Okay, if we're going to solve this, what's one thing we need to do? How could we start?
Minus 4 on both sides.
Take the 4x on both
No,
sides.
because you need to add
Yeah.
it.
Okay, take the 4x from one side. If we subtract 4x here, what do we have to do here?
They're the same.
Okay, we're going to subtract 4x, and then all of a sudden,
It's negative 4.
we don't have any x's at all.
Okay, just add an X.
We can add an x.
Why?
Because X plus X equals no X next.
What?
I don't know.
Because if we just add an x right here, if we add just an x, then what is the solution?
Negative 4 equals X.
Negative 4 equals x. If we add 2x here, then the solution would be divided by 2,
It would be 2X.
divided by 2, negative 2 equals x. So if we want one value of x,
2X.
we're going to have to introduce an x into the equation because
X times
these two are the same and they cancel each other out.
So it'd be 2X.
But the one,
2x would work?
so the one value would be negative 4? Or, yeah.
No. All values is negative 4. One value, we have to introduce something with an x.
Okay, so.
Any coefficient with an x.
Oh, so it would be like 1X.
Could be 1x, 5x, 10x, negative x. Because when we go to solve this equation, we're going to cancel out both x's.
What
about
negative 0? Saved it. Let's go.
No.
Who's gonna save it?
Almost.
No, negative 0x will not work. Because anything multiplied by 0 is 0.
Yes.
Anyways, so.
Give me a thumbs
Actually,
up,
wait.
thumbs down.
Why does it say wait, why wouldn't 0 work? Because
If you solve it.
4x times 0
Uh-huh.
would be
Because 0 is
0.
equal to negative
And
4, that would
then
make sense.
4x 0. Oh, because then plus it'd be nothing equals 4.
Yeah, nothing equals negative 4.
Oh,
That would
I
work.
have another thing.
Other questions?
Yeah, so the answer for C would be anything with X.
Anything with an x coefficient, a variable, yeah.
I have solved that.
Good job, Artem.
I don't know, I feel like I'm wrong.
This is not easy.
I'm writing apparently. in parentheses.
No.
This is not easy.
It's weird because last year, I remember people
I'm
were
actually very
like,
proud of myself for getting
in Math
the-
Masters, everybody was like, oh, we're doing this in class, and I was so lost.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are
So it made
really
like
good.
no sense whatsoever. And now,
Are you guys still doing Math Masters this coming?
Yes.
yeah,
Actually?
Okay,
you weren't
So-
invited because we're too old.
Oh, yeah.
Mai earns $7 per hour mowing her neighbor's lawns, and she also earns $14 for hauling away bags of recycling for neighbors. Priya-
Not saying that.
Priya babysits her neighbor's children. Do you want to just finish so that I'll wait?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
'Cause-
If you made a yardstick, I'll take care of it,
no, thank you though.
please.
Okay. The table shows the amount of money M she earns in H hours. Priya and Mai have agreed to go to the movies the weekend after they've earned the same amount of money for the same number of work hours. How many hours do they have to work before they can go to the movies? Okay. Whew, there's a couple ways to do this. Who has an idea? Who has one suggestion? Yes.
I found equations for both of them. So for Priya, it would be y equals $8.40 x, and then for I don't know what it is.
Mai.
Yeah, my x equals y equals 7x plus 14, and then I kept on adding numbers until at least hopefully they would add up to be the same amount, but I never got anything.
Okay.
Yeah, what about, how long does it take to mow your neighbor's lawn?
Exactly. How many hours does it take?
If A and B are going to be the same thing, like once you get one answer from that, you'll have both.
Okay.
You'll have both.
I want you to turn to a neighbor and explain to them why these equations work. Like, how did Aryam get those equations?
Okay, well, don't question me because I got it right. Alright.
No. Come on. Have a
Okay,
conversation.
So,
I don't
Because-
know any idea.
since she
You
earns
divide
$7
them.
per hour.
Well, it's $7 an hour.
Oh, wait, never
She
mind.
has
And then
$40.
I need.
And then Priya is getting $40
and
per
then,
hour.
I thought it was $7 per neighbor's lawn.
Oh, there's more, I know.
per neighbor, what?
Yard.
For mowing your neighbor's yard, and that's per hour.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
that makes
this.
sense.
Is that how you did it the same way?
Yeah, but like, I was adding them on my calculator and they still never got like the exact same answer.
Yeah, it would be around 4 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.5-ish.
Yeah,
That's what,
because-
like, and I kept on trying to get closer, but I never got.
Priya got 33.60 and Ma, whatever, she got
We can't just talk and
35.
be like, oh, yeah.
Okay, but
Okay,
You're
so,
talking the whole class, I'm also gonna do it.
holy moly.
Looking at my watch.
We're gonna first talk about how Aryam got these equations. Mai earns $7 per hour from her neighbor's lawns, and she also earns $14 for hauling away bags of recyclables. So she makes $14 no matter how many lawns she makes, right?
Yeah.
How many lawns she mows. But she can mow lawns and she'll get $7 each one. So if she mows one lawn, she'll make 7 plus 14. If she mows 10 lawns, she'll make 70 plus 14. So this is an equation that shows how much money she makes. If that makes sense to you, give me a thumbs up.
Well, per hour.
Think the answer.
I thought it was per hour mowing.
Per hour for what?
That's just coming.
Mowing her
well, we
neighbor's
look for
lawn.
problems.
Yeah, so the extra.
Okay, so that's how, yes, so how many hours she would mow.
Yeah. But she can, like,
Yes.
I think I know the answer.
Okay, don't tell us yet. Did you have it written down?
No, I just figured it out.
Write it down real quick and I'll tell you. Okay, and do you guys see why this one fits?
In theory, yes.
Why doesn't this one have a plus something at the end like that one does? Leah?
there's no add-on.
Right. It's just straight hours of work. Okay, so we want to know when the y is the same, correct? We want to know how many hours or how much, we want to know when they're going to have the same amount of money, right? The same amount of money. So we want to know when the y's equal each other.
Yeah.
Yeah? So let's find out. When is it going to be that 7x
Oh my gosh.
plus 14 equals 8.4x?
Same hour, same amount of money for the same amount of work hours.
I mean, I got it.
Okay, so we should be able to start from here.
Don't look at
How can we balance this equation and find out what x is?
Subtract 7.
Take the x's away.
Let's take the x's away. So we're going to minus 7x here. And minus 7x here. So that's going to cancel out. Goodbye.
1.4x.
1.4x.
That's really the total number. I don't like that one bit. Equals 14.
You should like that a lot.
Yeah, I do like that.
14
I
is
don't like
equal
the
to
14.
14.
Why do we like, how do we get the 14?
Because
Because it's 14.
it's plus 14 when she was doing some other
Yeah.
stuff.
So you should really like that 1.4 right now. Why?
Because now it'll go into 14.
Because you can divide each side by 14.
What do you multiply by 1.4 to get 14?
10.
10. Because you're just going to move the decimal over.
That's the one number I didn't do because I got angry.
10 hours.
No, this
This is something they did it.
Why'd you get angry?
An easier way, what did you do?
pissed me off. I did one,
Well-
1, 2, he wasn't equal 3, 4, 5,
I was
6,
going to
7,
start do guessing and checking, and I guessed 10.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw that 70
I guess
and then
47.8.
84, and then you had 14.
Okay, but how much will they have earned? So 70 plus 84,
Yeah.
and then 84, and then
But if you wouldn't have
84.
started at 10, it would have gotten you, it
Who
would have,
doesn't start at 10?
some people start at 1, 5.
Wait, Miss Cummings.
Well,
Yes.
you want to go
Um,
at 10 as well, so that you can have
So, oh yeah,
a
they
rating.
would be.
Yes?
I have a question. I
Yes.
made like a chart which is like really long, but I got 77 for 10 hours,
Yeah, I'm pretty
and
sure
I
got that.
added the 14. Or
You did.
did I not have added 14?
Well, let's see.
Closer.
7 times 10 is 70,
Yeah.
plus 14 is 84.
So I don't know where.
I think I got that too, that's why I didn't get 10.
Right at the beginning.
Because at like the first hour, I added the 14 with it, so it was 14 and then 21, and then I kept going from there. But I don't know, because I got 77.
Maybe I should get a tutor.
Okay, so at 0 hours, she makes 14.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, wait, I only added 7.
What?
I didn't add the total 14, I just added 7, 14.
Okay,
Okay, I
good.
figured it out.
Okay, next question. How much will they have earned?
$84.
$84. Explain where the solution can be in tables, values, graphs, and equations that represent. So let's talk about this.
Could you just write the equation? Because it says, it didn't say and. Oh, wait, no, it did.
It does,
say and.
but we're going to talk about it real quick though.
I don't know.
If these were graphed, how would you know what the solution was? If they were graphed together?
Well,
They
first,
would meet
you would
for
know it would
14.
start at 14.
Yeah, I would start at 14 and go up. The other one would start where?
0 and go up faster though.
Yep, go up fast. Oh, geez, we're gonna have to fix this between. So that would happen, and then that would happen. That dot. What point is that dot?
84.
No?
10, comma, 84.
10, comma, 84.
$84.
This is the number of hours, this is the number of dollars, okay?
84 hours.
So if we were doing what some of you guys did with the tables, what would it look like? When would you know you were correct when you were doing tables? How would you know where to start, or when you were able to stop?
When they met.
When you try the numbers in the equation you made,
Okay.
like
Well-
you know the answer's correct.
Mhm.
If you do it for every one,
Yeah.
that would take a long time.
It did take me a long time. And it still doesn't.
Another way of saying that would be when the H's both match and the monies both match.
Yes.
Okay. And what would it look like? Oh, the equations we just talked about. We did that way. The two would be equal to each other.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel better about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want a lot more practice problems.
Yeah.
Actually,
You
no,
want more practice with this?
Not with homework.
More.
No homework.
You want practice with classwork?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like one of those, you know that thing where you color.
No, this was
in
kinda
and
confusing.
problems?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh,
You do know.
I do have some practice that we can give you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Okay, for each equation, explain what you would do first to each side of the equation so there'll be no fractions. Okay? You do not have to solve the equation unless you want more practice.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I got 8 right, I don't know.
The solution is x equals 28, but does equal x amount.
What could you do for A?
You could multiply 8x with 3x and 8 with -4, and same thing with 3x, and then.
You would multiply this.
Sam.
Well, why would you do that?
What?
Oh, that's so off.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
I didn't.
I multiplied both sides by 24.
I did that.
Okay, talk about that. Sierra,
I did that.
Sierra said she multiplied both sides by 24.
Because that would be the greatest common factor of 8 and 3.
Well, 2.
You're just a genius.
I mean 12. No, 24, you're right. But then you reduced it, right? And you got this.
Wait.
Yes.
Why couldn't you multiply 8? Oh wait, no, because it's dividing. Because I'm stupid.
Are you?
Okay then.
I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure
what
she
could you
was
do
this morning.
for this one? You could do the same thing, right?
I'm over it.
Did anyone do these and have answers they want to check?
No.
No.
I
I didn't.
I only finished A.
I put my finger when I did that.
Pretty much you can cross multiply both sides, right?
No! Germs, Ariana.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stop the video because that was that homework. What? Oh. And then we'll restart it and I gotta redo this thing, so.
Whoa.
That was, well, yeah, that was
You know what would be
lesson
weird?
10.
Wouldn't you stop the video?
Lesson 6.
It was less than 10.
It was lesson 10. We're only on to lesson 1.
Oh wait, hold on, there's problem 4. Oh, we did that. Yeah, that was lesson 10.